Hi, and welcome to a brand new video on the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. It is minutes to 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm unable to go to sleep. I'm on the heavy remote monitoring, police sirens. For example, I came out of the bedroom, the police siren. I just kind of like stared at the door. Again, you know, being on the remote monitoring where they, like I said, they co-opt your conscious mind, and I just got this fixated feeling looking at the door, and I hear police sirens, right, very low. Okay, and on top of that, I heard the elevator. I'm like, are they have like the elevator door kind of like open? And I'm like, are they having people stand in the elevator door? Because earlier on they kept with the police sirens. It's just like it's freaking ridiculous, and this shit kind of bogs down on you because it's like what's the word? Uh, like when they do this to you, like it affects you regardless, right? But the one thing they're hoping that when they do this, particularly with the police sirens or whatever, after they, it's like they kind of like pound you down with the remote monitoring and the microwave and the stuff like that, that you're just going to get all paranoid and just exhibit the fight or flight phenomenon. And this is what they want, right? Particularly the flight, because when you're, there are people who like me who are TIs who couldn't take this, so they end up leaving. They, leaving the state or wherever it is. But these things follow them around, and I've learned that a long time ago. It doesn't matter where you go as a TI, and I've seen it from examples from other TIs where they move from place to place, and they're still being targeted. But this is what they do, and again, when you exhibit that flight phenomenon, then it's like, well, there you go. You see that person's suspicious there. No, that person, because what you're doing to that person is psychological terror, and you're causing psychological trauma over and over again. Okay, so I remain where I am, right? I still go through the psychological trauma of what's being done because no one can take this 24/7, you know, without it affecting them. But again, because these people are operating under the guise that they can do this because it's national security, public safety, all under these types of head. And this is what, and you look at history, you look at countries, dictatorships, totalitarian countries with, 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 with abusive totalitarian leaders. This is what they do. And the United, like I said, the United States is no different. So when I hear people talking about what they with Russia invading, America has invaded a lot of countries. Britain has invaded a lot of countries. France has invaded a lot of countries. Okay, so I look at it like, look, this is what Russia is doing. It doesn't concern me. It doesn't concern me. When I look at what's happening, what do they do, particularly with the black Africans in Ukraine? Go look and read about how they treat the black Africans in Ukraine. And me as a black person, I'm supposed to give a shit. I care about the black Africans that they treat them badly over there. That's what I care about. Okay, because they sure as hell don't care about the black Africans over there. Okay, so that's my concern. So anyhow, but I say this just to say that it's the hypocritical nature of these people who are in power, because again, these are the dog tribe personality types, and they've created technology to control. Also, earlier, I was watching a video and it's something about OJ, right? And I remember earlier in my targeting, they were like, well, part of the reason why they developed these tech is because of OJ. Now, come on, the man was innocent, okay? He was innocent, but a lot of white people don't want to accept that because of the narrative these racist cops played, right? It's let's lynch the black man, right? Without doing a proper investigation. Let's lynch the black man. So I want you to understand this, particularly if you're a black person, right? And if you're a TI. And I understand that there are white TIs and Asian TIs, all that stuff. So I understand that. But understand this: in America, there are white people who believe that they can do whatever they want to do to black people, and that's perfectly fine. That's okay. But if a black person does something to a white person, then that black person is punished to the most extreme. Okay? Understand this. And this is fact. I just posted something on Facebook about this white woman who was drunk and killed a black woman and her child, okay, along with three other black people, and she gets 4 years. This woman drunk, and she gets four. So like I said, I always say that and not just me saying this, but there are other black scholars and historians that they talk about this, right, and psychologists, you know. But I forgot what book I was reading, but in the book it says that white people have never given up on the idea of owning black people. Okay. And then there was another video of a woman white woman now, good woman, okay, regardless of whether she's white or not. People that stand up for humanity and for other people's human rights and to be treated equally and fairly, those are people that I would want in my circle. These are the white people or the Asian people or the Hispanic people that would want it around my circle. Okay? So, like I said, for me, it doesn't matter what ethnicity you are. If you hate me, I hate you. I'm not going to love you. Simple as that. Because then, you know, if you think you can hate me, you can do whatever you want to do to me, and I'm supposed to love you back, that doesn't work with me. So anyway, this woman was talking about how the white women or the white people in her community, okay, trying to compare, like every time they bring up about Jeffrey Dahmer, what he was doing, they bring up black on black crime. Like the two have something to do with each other. You understand? But I said to myself, I understand, because if you ever read the book, this book is called the Delectable Negro. It documents the history in the United States of white people eating black people because we were seen as animals. Okay? So there you go. But anyhow, this shit with this again, because I can't sleep on the heavy remote no monitoring. They're monitoring my thoughts. They're commanding me to look at certain things. Like I said, when I came out the bedroom, I'm staring at the, listen, I'm in my tank top and underwear. I'm not running out of here. They're not going to do that. Okay, and they're not going to make me feel suspicious or act suspicious. That's not going to happen. If anything, they're the one acting suspicious. That's why they have to do low key. That's why they're low key. That's why when you see that they feel like they're emboldened to attack me with the noise campaign and the psyops, and I start recording and filming them, what happened? What happened next? The next day, I can't see them. They're not around. Okay, so the only people acting suspicious here is those criminals, those dark triads, right, within what I call the MI Predator Department. Those are the ones that are acting suspicious. Okay, so anyhow, and for the life of me, I just remember that I had one of my sleeping pills that I had from a long. I think I had like one left, and I just somehow just guess I was like, let me go for it, because really, I'm like, if I don't get any sleep tonight, kids are off from school, I cannot be attentive to them. So thank goodness that that it came to my mind, so I had to go take one. And I'm not sure if you're hearing the sirens, but it's very, very low. See, they do very, very low to evade, it being picked up by the recording. So again, who's acting suspicious? Okay. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.